Hi guys, welcome to Investing with JYK, and today we'll talk about how to buy certain Chinese stocks traded inside China. I've talked about this before in a bit, like on different classes of Chinese shares, but in this video, I'm just going to focus on how one can trade the A shares. So the A shares, for ones that don't know, are Chinese companies traded on Shanghai and Shenzhen exchanges. And okay, so let's get to this. So this is a website that is somewhat useful. It's called Xueqiu. It's kind of like Seeking Alpha, but slightly worse. Actually, quite a bit worse. Um, Less curated stuff and more noise. But sorry. So let's just look at some of the stocks, right? So you got this is like a hog farming company, and then you have an airport, and you have a bank, and you have a media group, which is a appliance manufacturer, and this one is actually, let's not do this one. Let's do this one's Gree. Somebody actually asked me how to buy Gree, so I'm just going to use that as an example. This is a dairy company, and let's just open all some of these up, and then we'll see, the differences. Here we have a pharmaceutical. Okay, so you can see in here, it has this thing, which is like, I think this just enables people in the Hong Kong market using the Hong Kong exchange, so Hong Kong Stock Exchange, to buy it. So there's some partnership going on. Later, I think China is trying to open up more the capital market. So they later this year, or maybe even next year, there will be a partnership between London Stock Exchange and Shanghai and Shenzhen. So this thing, remember the shape if you don't read Chinese. This thing means you can buy this stock with this ticker on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Right, and if you look at this one, same thing here. This means it's traded in Shanghai. That's the symbol for Shanghai. It's actually a shorthand. This is a symbol for Shenzhen, and you can buy it through Hong Kong. This is an airport. I actually liked it a lot. I never bought it. I liked it quite a bit, and I think I've also missed the train. Look at that, 50% up. Anyways, again, this one's tradable as well. This one's tradable as well. Gree is tradable. It's currently suspended because there's some changes. And you can see the trailing 12-month PE is still just 10, where Media Group trades at 17. Anyways, and this one is tradable as well, and this one's tradable as well. Everything's tradable. So all these shares you can buy on Hong Kong Stock Exchange using anything that allows you to trade on Hong Kong Stock Exchange, like in US, most prominently Interactive Brokers. And I'll show you that later. But I'll also show you some examples where that's not tradable. This will be an example that is a very good company, but you cannot buy it. It's a toll road at a 7 PE with a 8% dividend, but you cannot buy it because it's B shares, and B shares are not traded. B shares are not tradable on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and you have to open special brokerage accounts in Singapore or India or even Thailand or Hong Kong, but you cannot buy it on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And let's find another one that's not traded there. What about this one? This one is also... Well, you just need to find some really bad companies. So maybe this one. This is a really bad company. Yeah, that's not tradable. So this one's tradable. So it's funny. So basically, all the good companies, all the relatively better companies are tradable on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, but the really bad ones are not. This one's bad. I mean, you can just take a look. Since the crazy bull market in 2015 has gone precipitously down. It's just a bad company. Has some ridiculous earnings. It's stupid. So yeah. So how would you do that with Interactive Brokers? It's actually very easy. So first, let's find, for example, GREE. You have this ticker 651 000651. So I have it open here. Just put in 000651. This is Interactive Brokers. I'm using the paper trading accounting, so you can trade it here. GREE electric appliances, and then you can put in your orders here, and that's that. That's simple as that. You may want to sell it to short. I don't know why you want to short GREE, but imagine you want to. You most likely can't do it because it is extremely difficult, if not impossible, to borrow shares in the A shares market. So there's actually one stock that I really wanted to short, but I never was able to find any shares to borrow. This guy, it's probably gone really well recently. Yeah, it's gone really well recently, but I really dislike this company. Well, you may be able to tell why. A 267 PE projected forward-looking PE, a TTM of 160 PE, and a PB of 10. So the PB looks like the PE of GREE. And this company has a bunch of fraudulent activities, and it is so disgusting. They pretended that their software was able to do like synchronous translation, but it wasn't. If you're interested, you can check it out. And the CEO talks up this huge dream, and it's just super annoying, the BS that's coming out of this company, and it's fantastically valued as well. So yes, I was trying to short this one, but you can't borrow any shares against it. So you can't borrow any shares for this company, even though it actually says you could short it, but there's nothing to borrow. You can't borrow it on here. So that's that, and hopefully this is useful for any one of you that's trying to buy Chinese shares. And then one thing you need to watch out for is when you want to buy. Oh, here we go. If you want to buy, you have to borrow against CNH, which is the offshore Chinese yuan. The borrowing cost is very significant. So if you actually want to buy it, always close. I mean, once you close it, obviously you're exposed to the currency fluctuations, but I would highly recommend that you close you close the short CNH positions, because you have to pay like almost like 8% plus for a short CNH position. I mean, this is a paper trading account, so I actually made the trade, I don't know when, quite a long time ago. This is Ping An Insurance, so I'm ahead a bit, but this cost is not insignificant. So if you don't want to bear the currency risk, just don't buy any Chinese shares, because you don't want to carry an 8% short position on your books forever. It eats away so much of your potential earnings. It's so much. It's bad. So yeah, that's that. And if it's useful, give me a like, share my videos, share my channel, and unfortunately, I won't be making that many videos. But just do me a favor, share my videos. And if you hate this, click dislike, post on the comment why you hate me, and I understand why I am hateable. But it's at least provides me with some entertainment. So thank you very much either way, and see you next time.